Hello everyone, welcome to my Teen Mom News channel. In today's video, you'll learn something you've never heard before, so don't skip a second and keep an eye on our channel. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up, to get all the hottest updates, hottest moments, and hottest news from the Teen Mom world all in one place. Teen Mom, the second chapter gives fans rare insights into the OG couple's lives. Tyler and Catelynn are the only couple from the first season who are still together. They welcomed their first daughter, Carly, in 2009, when they were just teens. The couple gave up her for adoption as they did not have the resources and time to raise a kid. They were devastated after it but had no other option. Tyler and Catelynn opted for an open adoption, which allowed them to meet their daughter annually and see her photos. Unfortunately, Carly's adoptive parents closed the deal and prohibited her from contacting Tyler and Catelynn. The couple tried their best to get through, but they just blocked them out. Tyler and Catelynn have 3 more daughters, and they all yearn for Carly. Recently, Tyler shared why he gave up Carly for adoption. Teen Mom, Tyler wrote a heartfelt poem for Catelynn. Catelynn and Tyler are the OG Teen Mom couple. They had a bumpy ride but stayed together through it all. They broke up a few times but ultimately found a home in each other. The former wrote a poem for Catelynn, appreciating her presence in his life. He also told her that he loved her a lot. Tyler wrote that Catelynn has been melodic, and her laughter serene. She enchanted and comforted him. Her energy was impossible to forget, and she was an elegant white dove in a dark sunset. He also acknowledged her bruises but appreciated her resilience. She set his skin ablaze and made him happy. Tyler thanked Kate for loving him through all of his damage. Teen Mom, Tyler Baltierra shares how his father influenced him to give up Carly for adoption. Catelynn and Tyler from Teen Mom are going through the worst pain of their life. They have no contact with their daughter, and no matter what they do, they can't contact her. Carly's adoptive parents blocked them. Tyler, in the recent Teen Mom, The Next Chapter episode, revealed why he and Catelynn decided to place their now 15-year-old daughter Carly in adoption. Tyler and Catelynn have 3 more daughters, Novalee, Vita, and Rhea. They got married in 2016 and thereafter changed their lives for the better. Tyler shared that he never had his father around, and it influenced his life decisions. He was scared that he would screw it up. After marrying Kate, that became his catalyst, and he wanted to heal himself. His father was an addict, and he was never close to him. However, now he had empathy for him, and he understood things better. But at that point, he didn't. So, adoption seemed to be the best option. He further added, "He was younger than me, and he didn't have half the resources that I had." Tyler continued, "So you can't hold too much against him." Tyler also shared that he loves being a dad. Catelynn also called him a great dad. Tyler gushed, "That's the highest honor." Brandon and Teresa David adopted Carly, and Tyler and Catelynn have had no contact with them for the last 2 years. Carly wanted to reconnect with them, but her adoptive parents did not like the idea. Catelynn is more vocal about her feelings, but it was nice to see Tyler open up. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for all latest reality updates about Teen Mom. Teen Mom Tyler Baltierra shares how his father influenced him to give up Carly for adoption in a revealing and deeply emotional reflection that has once again shaken the Teen Mom community. Tyler Baltierra has opened up about the complicated and painful role his father Butch Baltierra played in the decision to place his first daughter Carly for adoption. Although Tyler and Catelynn Lowell have spoken candidly about their adoption journey for years, fans were stunned to hear Tyler openly connect his father's influence to the most life-altering choice he ever made. Tyler, who has carried the emotional weight of adoption since he was just a teenager, is now peeling back layers of his past, explaining how the chaos, violence, addiction, and instability he grew up with shaped his belief that adoption was the only chance to break the cycle. According to him, the shadows of his upbringing loomed so heavily over his mind that even before Carly was born he knew he never wanted his child to experience the same trauma he did. Tyler describes his childhood with Butch as a constant battlefield of unpredictability, one where addiction ruled the home and affection came only in fragments between heartbreaks and disappearances. He explains that watching his father struggle for decades left him terrified of becoming the kind of parent who passes down unresolved wounds to the next generation. Even though Tyler has always loved Butch, he now admits that as a teenager he already knew he didn't trust himself to escape the patterns he had seen his whole life. The fear of becoming his father was so powerful that it directly pushed him toward the decision to give Carly a life he believed he couldn't provide. Tyler shares that his father's emotional absence shaped the way he viewed parenthood long before he even realized he was forming those beliefs. Every broken promise, every relapse, every painful moment when Butch chose addiction over his children planted the idea that love was not enough to raise a child. Because of this, Tyler says he felt unprepared, unworthy, and terrified that he would repeat the same mistakes if he tried to raise Carly while still trapped in the chaos of his family system. While some fans have criticized or questioned the adoption over the years, Tyler's new comments shed light on a more profound truth, one rooted in generational trauma survival and the desperate desire to give his daughter a life free from the dysfunction he once believed defined him. He reveals that at the time he and Catelynn were still teens, living in an environment where stability was a rare luxury. With addiction, mental health struggles, and poverty shaping nearly every corner of their lives, they felt backed into a corner where adoption seemed like the only way to save their daughter from a future they feared would mirror their own. Tyler's confession has sparked a wave of compassion across the Teen Mom audience, many of whom never considered how deeply Butch's behavior may have shaped the adoption decision. Fans are now viewing Tyler's past with new empathy, understanding that behind every Teen Mom storyline is a young person trying to survive generational cycles that began long before cameras ever showed up. Throughout his reflection, Tyler emphasizes that adoption was never about not wanting Carly but about wanting better for her than what he had growing up. He describes the decision as a heartbreaking sacrifice made out of love and fear at a time when he didn't trust himself to break free from the trauma childhood had carved into him. He and Catelynn have both said in past interviews that they believed adoption would give Carly opportunities they never had: stability, safety, and a loving two-parent household far removed from addiction, violence, and emotional turmoil. Now, with new insight into his father's role, fans see that the decision also represented Tyler's attempt to rewrite the narrative for the next generation. As Tyler continues to heal and grow, he says he now understands the impact his childhood experiences had on his identity, self-worth, and confidence as a young father. He acknowledges that he once believed he was doomed to repeat Butch's mistakes, but today he sees that breaking generational cycles is not only possible but something he has already begun doing. From raising 3 daughters with Catelynn to staying sober, responsible, and emotionally present, Tyler is proud that he has become a father completely different from the one he grew up with. Yet the pain of adoption still lingers, and he admits that there are days he wonders what life would look like if he had been older, healthier, and more emotionally ready when Carly was born. Still, he holds on to the belief that she received the life he dreamed of for her, a life that gave her everything he wished he had as a child. Fans are now praising Tyler for his vulnerability, calling him brave for opening up about a topic that still brings him to tears. Many say this level of honesty is what makes Teen Mom such a powerful franchise, revealing the real stories behind reality TV edits and reminding the world that these cast members were once children trying to survive broken homes. Tyler's message about his father's influence has become a larger conversation about generational trauma, the cycles families pass down, and the courage it takes to stop repeating the past. Supporters hope that one day Tyler and Carly will have a deeper bond built not only on love but on understanding of the difficult decision he made out of fear of becoming the man who raised him. While Tyler continues to work through his complicated feelings, he says he is grateful for the growth, healing, and self-awareness he has achieved over the years. He hopes that sharing his story will help others from similar backgrounds understand that their past does not determine their future, and that breaking cycles is a journey that begins with acknowledging pain rather than running from it. In the end, Tyler believes that although adoption was the hardest decision he has ever made, it was also the first step in rewriting his family's story. A story in which generational trauma finally breaks, a cycle of pain ends, and hope begins. If you liked today's update, please like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Teen Mom News channel so that you don't miss any new updates. If you are interested in any specific news or information, please let us know in the comments. We will try to provide the right information according to your needs. Stay tuned for the next update and take care of yourself. Thank you.